That's why you need eyes to see here.
Do you believe to see everything you need to see it visually, or do you need to see it spiritually with your connection?
Do a dog use their eyes? Do a cat use their eyes? How come my dog know you in that other room when he right here with me? Got senses. Listen, when you use your eyes, it's too late. I got a pop hood, right? He always told me to watch out. Watch what you see. He was good with his eyes until one day he got shot in him. I swear your mama. Listen, let me tell you this. By the time you see it with your eyes, it's too late, right? By the time he see it, it was already in his face, right? Listen, I don't think you understand. You gotta feel it. But everybody got their feelings wrapped up in other things, so they can't feel what they supposed to feel, right? So it ain't my fault, right? It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault.
Now, are you downloading?
What that mean? And everybody always say downloading and all this. I don't even know what that mean. I'll be kind of confused with that word, right? Because like, I know I'm a computer, right? And I know that a lot of people want to assume that they download information, but when you go to a computer, you can ask what you want to get, and then it come in. That don't happen to us. I'm possessed, like everybody else, right? Because listen, download, you get to choose what you want to get, right? When you go to the computer, you download something, you get to choose, right? But what come through this mind, I don't get to choose. I don't get a choice what to say. I just gotta say it. I'm a prophet of God. So whatever I say, let it be said. And everything I said bad came from me. And everything I said good came from God.
But if you're a demon, how are you channeling information from God?
God and the devil the same. A lot of people don't know. Listen, I'm gonna say this right. At the end of every painful situation, there's love, right? So that pain or that evil was a way of God to show you that He exists. So, mama. And when I say God, I want everybody to understand I'm not talking about the creator, because the creator is different. When I talk about God, I'm talking about the devil, because they kind of like the same. A lot of people don't know. They're the same.
Where do you have this basis that God and the devil is the same?
In the Bible. There's two different books, the Old Testament and the New Testament. One of them, he was killing people, and the other one, he was saving people. Right? Listen, just like Jesus. Jesus was in the Bible, but it was three different Jesuses in the Bible. Listen, one Jesus in the Bible, of course, immaculate conception. He was born out of nowhere. But it's another Jesus that Gabriel came to. And he entered Mary, and then Jesus came. But if you look up what that means sex. Right? That was two different Jesuses. And the third Jesus is when he came back and they killed him. But a lot of people don't understand this. But to understand this, you got to understand Abraham, right? Because Abraham is the father.
You always wondered why that app didn't exist. Now you can make it. Meet Replit Agent.
Of it, right? But you got to understand that everybody confused because you have to check the religions of every religion, the books of every book, because things, a lot of people think things were taken out to hide it from people. No! Nobody tried to trick nobody. Everybody tried to help somebody. Things was taken out because they was too far and unbelievable. Just couldn't believe it. But guess what? One man garbage is the next man treasure. So people understood it. They put it in a book. Right? Nobody trying to trick nobody. Everybody in the world trying to figure it out. But that's the problem. Don't try to figure it out. It's already figured out. Listen, let me tell you this. God didn't need no help when he made this world. Right? And I'm talking about the God that made this world. But let's go further. The creator didn't need no help when he made God. Everybody put everything separate, but everything is one. That's what I'm on. Deep.
So, which religion do you think has the closest basis that aligns with your beliefs?
Everything is true. I don't know. Listen, let me say this, right? Every religion was true. The only thing that make religion bad is people, right? Because let me tell you this, right? If God was an ocean. And I took a cup and I dipped the cup in the ocean. And I came back and showed you this. Say, hey, this here is God. Only one cup, only one drop. Everything that God is. And that's what people got. See, God is so beautiful, you can get a piece of him and you think you got the whole thing. Because he breaks himself down and put himself into everything. So every religion is real. But people never, ever do what the religion say. They just love the religion. Who in church do what the fuck the church say? Nobody. What Muslim do what the Muslim book say? Nobody. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. The satanic religion is good. A lot of people don't know. That's why, listen, that's why the same person that wrote the Bible wrote that one too. Because God is one and the same. A lot of people don't know.
So what beliefs in the satanic religion do you see to be good?
Oh, no, listen, listen. Listen. Remove your mind of good and evil. Have a plain field, just a black canvas. Look at intentions. And to prove this, I'm gonna say this. It's a child. He's being kidnapped. You go in. You kill the person that got her to save her. Are you wrong or right?
You're right.
Right. But to the family of that man who wasn't known as a kidnapper, who was known probably as a loving husband, are you right or you wrong? Yeah. So it get deep, right? That's what people understand. People don't understand they put too much into being right or being wrong. When that can flip easily based on the person's idea of what's right and wrong. So you can't worry about that. See, that's the problem in life, and that what causes stress, right? Because everybody's worried about what can happen or what might happen, and nothing has happened yet. Listen, I don't think people understand you make it happen, so whatever you worry about will fucking happen. But people don't look at it that way, right? But I'm gonna say this, just so everybody can understand. Right and wrong is the same, and they both come from God. The wrong way was only lead you the right way. That's what mama. And the right way is to lead you the wrong. Because to lead this dimension, you got to feel both. That a lot of people don't know.
Now, you recently just stated that you get your connections and you say what comes to your mind. You say that if it's bad, it's from you. If it's good, it's from God.
Yeah.
How do you know to trust what you are downloading?
Oh, listen, that's the thing. Everybody want to worry about trust. I trust in God. Listen, God never put more on you than you can bear, right? So I'm gonna say this, right? My intentions are pure, right? Every breath I breathe is for the Creator because I'm a prophet, right? So everything that I do, I consider it to be good, but all the good that I do gonna hurt somebody that's bad. So that's what I'm saying. I only can do what I'm told to do. Let me tell you this, right? If I'm called to be the person to kill you right now, after this interview, in the name of God, I'm the man for the job. But I'm also called to feed you after this over. I'm the man for the job. Gang, I don't choose. I just fucking do. All right? So they don't tell him if it's good or bad when it comes from God. Just know that it's coming from him. Because sometimes he do bad to make you do good. But people don't know.
Now, these connections that you make, it's been speculated that some believe that you may be an individual that utilizes drugs as a catalyst to make this connection.
Come on, gang. Listen, everybody use drugs as a catalyst. Listen, let me tell you this, right? Did you know that the Mayans, and everybody knows this, the Mayans, and they like, okay, who's the Mayans? What were they doing? But they did something very special. And a lot of people at home, they drink liquor, but they don't understand when they drink liquor, they start getting smart. They don't know why they get smart. They don't know how they get smart. But that's what the Mayans did, right? A lot of people don't know this. They took the liquor, they drunk it so much until they threw up. The moment they threw up, they scooped it up and they drank it. And after they drank it, go to the next round. Because everybody's looking for a time machine, but you travel through your mind. The only time you need a time machine is when your mind is too weak to travel, right? But listen, even the liquor that we use now is poison. Listen, they use grapes and natural stuff from the earth, and they didn't get liver damage. All right, they didn't have a problem with their liquor. All they did was drunk all day. They lived to be 1,000. So it ain't the liquor. It's the chemicals they put in the liquor, just like the tobacco. Did you know right now that in Africa, they use tobacco for healing? They don't get cancer, right? Did you know that, I'm just gonna keep it real, they even took the mushrooms, took the stuff off the mushrooms, see what it does, extracted that from it, added their chemicals to it, put it in the pill and give it to you, right? They wanna give you stepped on shit. Everything you get is stepped on, right? But if you get it straight from the source, then it's good, right? That's why I say everything's like a double-headed sword. I don't think you get that part.
Who's going to win the Pro Football Championship this year? Make your pick and trade it on Robinhood.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid until next week. What should I do?
You gotta check out the Earnin app. You can get.
So for scholars who base their opinions off of what they've read and they've researched and they're regurgitating it, do you regurgitate information that you've researched?
I don't research. Because if I research, then I gotta depend on my brain and my memory. And it don't work for me too well. Listen, I can't remember shit. So that's what I believe. I believe a lot of people that read and research, they're good, right? Them people, they can do what they do. But my brain, and as well as everybody watching this brain, is not made to remember, right? So I don't research, right? Because what you got to understand about research is the moment you research it and you damn sure you know exactly what it is, it changed. Right? So research is not good, but what's good is to have the knowledge and know what it is when it changed. So if you're going to research one thing, you better research everything around it too, and then know what to do when it changed. Because everything changed. That's why you can't believe in the scholar, right? Because the information was for that time. It's for that period. It's for that moment. But things keep changing. Listen, every time the fall comes, but not the same fall that came last time, but everybody still got the same coat. Every time the rain falls, it's different rain, right? Some places it rains fish. A lot of people don't know, all right? But people don't understand a lot of things that happen because they're not understanding that the world is bigger than their eyes can see. Remember in the beginning, that's why I was telling you about the eyes. By the time you see it, it's too late. A lot of people don't know. It's the Lord. Hallelujah. Amen.
Now, Drewski recently did a skit where he was mocking the church.
Oh, there ain't no skit.
It's not a skit.
No, it's real. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? When have you known a church to do something different than that? But listen, let me say this. Everybody is mad when you put their reality in their face, when they gotta look at it. Listen, when I gotta look at who I am and make me mad, when you mirror me and make me mad, listen, the only thing that kill people right now is silence. You know why?
Why is that?
Because it mirror, right? So every time somebody see themselves, it automatically make them frustrated, right? You notice that? Because if you be silent, they say this, right? If you smack somebody, silent to them, it gives the same effect to the human brain. A lot of people don't know. Like, so what Drewski doing, he's showing a reality that everybody been playing with for a long time. It's kind of stop playing fuck the church. Listen, only time you seen Jesus in the church when he was kicking over the tables. Listen, I'm not gonna say fuck the church because the church is beautiful, right? We love the church. right? But the church is possessed. Remember I told you about possessions, right? The church is possessed by the demons. Church. That's why all the hoes got that good white pussy in the church. Pussy. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Listen, I'm gonna say this right, and everybody know this. Listen, and I don't want to sound like I hate the church. 'Cause I love the church. My grandma was a pastor, and I love my grandma, and I love the church. I love good old Sunday morning, and I love Easter, and I love Christmas, but I don't love a fucking lot, right? All them was rituals. It was another man's idea, and how can I develop my brain if all my concepts came from another man's idea, right? But the idea is that I hold on to his ideas until I die. And the moment I die, I realize what I should have realized before I died, that I only had me, right? And that be the part that a lot of people can't understand. And that be the part that a lot of us don't want to understand. Because who the fuck want to be alone? Listen, I'm going to say this. Cure for everybody in the world to be healthy, to be well, to be wealthy. But to do it, it takes 40 days and 40 nights alone. Wilderness. Who the fuck can do that?
Now, when you speak about the 40 days and the 40 nights,
Yeah.
it comes to mind what happened with Noah's Ark. Do you think that that was an allegory for a metaphor for being alone so that way he was able to find himself? Or do you think he literally went through?
Oh, no. God can't tell you. He got to show you. Listen, he showed you, but then people, days, how long did it last? And then they record it. And then after everybody recorded, like, damn, it takes 40 days. Because everybody did it. Or 40 years. Somebody was in the wilderness for 40 years. But it's always 40, right? But listen, let me say this, right? That's what we do, right? And that's what is good to do. That's how the 40 come in different shapes and different sizes you don't understand till it's that moment. That's why it's not good to hold on to no idea. Because now you can see the beauty of that 40 days, even in 40 years, right? Because you're gonna see they both are 4 and 0, and then time doesn't exist, right? So they always just a sign. Everything is a sign of symbols for the conscious mind, but the problem is nobody is conscious. Nobody in the world is conscious. Everybody walking around dead. Jesus said that the dead bury the dead. That's how you know. Everybody dead. Sad, but it's true.
So where do you think sentience lies in this if no one has a consciousness?
Oh, I didn't say nobody has a consciousness. Nobody using it. Listen, let me tell you this, right? Did you know that I had a friend, good friend of mine. He died when he was 35. But I seen him every day. But I ain't really seen him since he was 10. When he was 10 years old, he was watching something. I won't say what it is. I don't want nobody else to watch it. The moment he watched it, something went through his eyes. When it went through his eyes, it hijacked his body. He was never him from that day. But moments before, and listen, you look this up, they'll tell you this. You know, people say, hey, before he died, he was acting different. It's like it wasn't even him. He looked different. No, you got confused. It wasn't him the whole time. Before he died, he came back because the soul leave the body 2 days before it tricked you into death. Like, you already know you gone, and then you come back you. That's why I say people always get to change him before they die. He just started being real good before he died. He just started doing that. Because once they know they tricked you into a hole, on to the next person. So everybody possessed. And the sad part about it is, you never know who it is. It could be the same person. It could be me. I can